To make bread rolls, you will need 250 grams of strong bread flour, a teaspoonful of dried yeast, a teaspoonful of salt, 1 tablespoonful of olive oil, 125 ml of milk and 125 ml of warm water. Start by mixing the milk and warm water together. Check the dried yeast to see if it needs to be activated before use. Check the temperature of the liquid, it should be blood heat. If your yeast needs to be activated before use, sprinkle it on top of the liquid and leave for about 5 minutes until it starts to go frothy. Add the flour, salt and oil into a large mixing bowl. If your yeast is fast action yeast, just sprinkle it on top of the flour. Add about a quart of the liquid to the flour and mix well with a table knife. Continue adding liquid a little at a time. Stir really well. You want to be forming a soft but not sticky dough. Place the dough on a lightly floured surface and knead for about 10 minutes. This will help develop the gluten in the flour, which will give your bread a better rise. After kneading for about 10 minutes, place the dough back in the mixing bowl. Cover with a clean tea towel and leave in a warm place to rise for around an hour until ideally doubled in size. Once the dough has doubled in size, we're going to knead it again, this time for about 5 minutes. After kneading for about 5 minutes, cut the dough into about 6 pieces and shape into bread rolls. For plats, cut each piece into 3 and roll into 3 sausage shapes. Pinch them together at the top and then bring the outer pieces of dough into the middle. Place on a baking tray, cover with a clean tea towel and leave again to rise, this time for about 30 minutes. While the bread rolls are rising, preheat the oven to 200 degrees centigrade or 6 gas. Bake for around 15 minutes until a lovely golden brown colour. If you tap the bottom of the bread rolls, it should sound hollow.